Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Love is the absence of judgment. There is a saying in Tibetan, tragedy should be utilised as a source of strength. No matter what sort of difficulties, how painful experience is, if we lose our hope, that's our real disaster. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. Know the rules well so you can break them effectively. Our prime purpose in this life is to help others, and if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. If a problem is fixable, if a situation is such that you can do something about it, then there is no need to worry. If it's not fixable, then there is no help in worrying. There is no benefit in worrying whatsoever. Remember that sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck. Choose to be optimistic. It feels better. People take different roads seeking fulfillment and happiness. Just because they're not on your road doesn't mean they've gotten lost. This is my simple religion. No need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Your own mind, your own heart is the temple. Your philosophy is simple kindness. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. When we meet real tragedy in life, we can react in two ways, either by losing hope and falling into self-destructive habits, or by using the challenge to find our inner strength. We can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace with ourselves. If you can cultivate the right attitude, your enemies are your best spiritual teachers because their presence provides you with the opportunity to enhance and develop tolerance, patience, and understanding. Only the development of compassion and understanding for others can bring us the tranquility and happiness we all seek. World peace must develop from inner peace. Peace is not just the mere absence of violence. Peace is, I think, the manifestation of human compassion. Look at children. Of course they may quarrel, but generally speaking they do not harbour ill feelings as much as or as long as adults do. Most adults have the advantage of education over children, but what is the use of an education if they show a big smile while hiding negative feelings deep inside? Children don't usually act in such a manner. If they feel angry with someone, they express it, and then it is finished. They can still play with that person the following day. All suffering is caused by ignorance. People inflict pain on others in the selfish pursuit of their own happiness or satisfaction. A truly compassionate attitude towards others does not change even if they behave negatively or hurt you. The more you are motivated by love, the more fearless and free your action will be. Old friends pass away, new friends appear. It is just like the old days. An old day passes, a new day arrives. The important thing is to make it meaningful. A meaningful friend or a meaningful day. Give the ones you love wings to fly, roots to come back, and reasons to stay. There are only 2 days in the year that nothing can be done. One is called yesterday and the other is called tomorrow. Today is the right day to love, believe, do, and mostly live. Hard times build determination and inner strength. Through them, we can also come to appreciate the uselessness of anger. Instead of getting angry, nurture a deep caring and respect for troublemakers, because by creating such trying circumstances, they provide us with invaluable opportunities to practice tolerance and patience. If you think only of yourself, only your own happiness, the result is actually less happiness. You get more anxiety, more fear. Peace does not mean an absence of conflicts. Differences will always be there. Peace means solving these differences through peaceful means, through dialogue, education, knowledge, and through humane ways. A good friend who points out mistakes and imperfections and rebukes evil is to be respected as if he reveals the secret of some hidden treasure. The true hero is one who conquers his own anger and hatred. To be kind, honest, and have positive thoughts, to forgive those who harm us and treat everyone as a friend, to help those who are suffering, and never to consider ourselves superior to anyone else. Even if this advice seems rather simplistic, make the effort of seeing whether by following it you can find greater happiness. If scientific analysis were conclusively to demonstrate certain claims in Buddhism to be false, then we must accept the findings of science and abandon those claims. Love and compassion are the true religions to me, but to develop this, we do not need to believe in any religion. A disciplined mind leads to happiness, and an undisciplined mind leads to suffering. If someone has a gun and is trying to kill you, it would be reasonable to shoot back with your own gun, not at the head where a fatal wound might result, but at some other body part, such as a leg. It is under the greatest adversity that there exists the greatest potential for doing good, both for oneself and others. Because we all share this planet Earth, we have to learn to live in harmony and peace with each other and with nature. This is not just a dream, but a necessity. The purpose of all the major religious traditions is not to construct big temples on the outside, but to create temples of goodness and compassion inside, in our hearts. A genuine, affectionate smile is very important in our day-to-day lives. Dangerous consequences will follow when politicians and rulers forget moral principles. Whether we believe in God or karma, ethics is the foundation of every religion. I find hope in the darkest of days and focus in the brightest. I do not judge the universe. Irrespective of whether we are believers or agnostics, whether we believe in God or karma, moral ethics is a code which everyone is able to pursue. When you talk, you are only repeating what you already know, but if you listen, you may learn something new. Where ignorance is our master, there is no possibility of real peace. Although you may not always be able to avoid difficult situations, you can modify the extent to which you can suffer by how you choose to respond to the situation. To remain indifferent to the challenges we face is indefensible. If the goal is noble, whether or not it is realised within our lifetime is largely irrelevant. What we must do, therefore, is to strive and persevere and never give up. We need to learn how to want what we have, not to have what we want in order to get steady and stable happiness. You must not hate those who do wrong or harmful things, but with compassion, you must do what you can to stop them, for they are harming themselves as well as those who suffer from their action.